fireflyconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Welcome to Ticket Weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in to Ticket Weeknights. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington? We got the former Husker, the second former Husker on back-to-back hours to my left. If you guys want to join in, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, X, Allo, Channel 961. Starter Heyman text line as well, 402-464-5685. Feel free to put in your voice and input as we got plenty of subjects to kind of go around today. A little bit of a somewhat of a quiet news day. We do got some audio quotes. We got plenty of NFL news. And I've always quarter century worth of wisdom. So, Chancellor Brewington, the host as always, I'll throw it over to you.
Yes, sir. Great to be in the studio tonight. Was brewing with Chancellor Brewington, with my man Harrison, of course. Man, I'm hoping everyone has a blessed Tuesday. I'm hoping that everyone sees today as a perfect day, that the day was perfectly made just for them, and that whatever you walk through, whatever you encounter today, it was divinely orchestrated and divinely planned just for you. So, yeah.
Before we actually get in the quarter century worth of wisdom.
Oh my, what's up?
I do kind of got a bone to pick with you.
Oh boy. Okay.
You retweeted today the Minnesota Live Watch, or was that just pinned to the top of your Twitter? That popped up today.
Okay, yeah, I did retweet it.
Why would you put us through that again? I was like, I'm curious because, like, I wonder what his reaction was to it. Yeah, it's exactly like mine. Caught me off guard with that.
I had to do like some quick promo for the YouTube, so I had to like let people know I'm doing it again. So I was like, let me see, because I deleted a bunch of them. So I'm like, which ones do I have left? I had the TCU one. I only had that one, and I had like a light show game from, I think it was Maryland or one of them games. But yeah, no, I was going through it. The reaction that I got from that video was hilarious, though.
Yeah,
it had some good comments and good.
Thanks to you, I went through it twice. So I'll be honest, it was a good, probably one of the better games to have a reaction to, because there was a lot of guttural.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God moments.
Yeah, no, it was fun. That's why I love Husker Nation. I will love Husker Nation forever, because they just support, whether you played there, you 10 years down the line. You got Adam Carricker played there X amount of years. You got VJ and Terrell Farley played there X number of years.
Yep.
Yeah, Ricky Simmons played here even longer than them guys. So just the continual support is phenomenal. Tonight, I guess to start the show off, there was a video I saw, and I'll interpret it my way. I honestly was trying to find it, and I probably saw it like 2 months ago, and I was like, it popped into my brain because I was talking to someone about it. You know, when you talk to someone about a video or something,
mm-hmm.
and like you kind of teach it in your own way, and then it kind of becomes yours.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So I was kind of like encouraging someone with this, like the other day, or probably like 2 weeks ago. No, probably about a month ago. Then it happened again 2 weeks ago. Then it happened again a couple of days ago. And the story goes like this. There's like two gentlemen sitting down, and there's an ant trail, right? And a man puts an Oreo down, probably like, 3 yards away from the ant trail. And he sits up, like he goes and puts it down. He sits back up, sits in the chair next to the guy. And he sits there and he's like, what do you think the ant sees right now? And the young guy's like, well, the ant probably sees like the Oreo. Like,
mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Like, and he's like, well, get down there where the ant is. So the young man like gets down there and,
eye level
with the ant. And he's like, well, it looks really far. Like the Oreo looks really far from the ant's perspective. Like this is like a whole day's journey for the ant. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, now come back and sit up from a higher perspective. And he goes and sits down and he's like, well, now the Oreo looks right there, like right next to the ant. Like it looks like he's right there. And so he was like, I want you to look at your life like that. I want you to look like, I want to take you to your purpose. And he's basically explaining that we always get in the state of like, especially younger folks, like especially people in my shoes, like I'm sure you can relate to this, Harrison. People are always like, I need to find my purpose. I need to find like where I'm at in life. I need to find why I'm here on earth. And I think the perspective we need to have is that like we're in it right now. Like it's not this thing where it's like X number of years away and then I'll get there.
That's
It's
a really good point.
We're here right now.
Yeah, you never get to the end point.
Yeah, we're here. We're in the race.
Mm-hmm.
But the way to win it wherever you are is to have that elevated perspective of, man, like wherever I'm at, like I'm in it right now. Like the Oreo is right there in the analogy. The Oreo is right there. It's right there. It's right there. Whether it looks right now with my physical eyes, it looks like it's hundreds of miles away. It looks like it's 20 years away. It looks like it's never going to happen. It looks like I'm never going to make my own money. I'm never going to have a job. Never going to have the relationship, whatever it is. And then you set your mind on the things above, or you set your mind literally on a higher perspective. And then you see, wow, like I'm right there. I'm right there. And so I guess that's my encouragement. Not, I guess that is my encouragement. I'm trying to fix my words now. I try to stay away from saying I don't know, and I guess. So I try to be a lot more firm when I'm talking. So that's why I just switched that. But
I need to practice that when I go get a Subway sandwich. Very inconsistent. That was that one. You didn't have to laugh at that, but thank you.
The uhs and ums too. I gotta fix those. But yeah, just to get back on that, like there's so many situations that people walk through and they're like, man, I don't know how I'm ever gonna get through this, or it looked like it's so far away. And especially for younger folks, let's go for any age, but I'm just speaking to my generation right now. Like you're in it right now. Like take that. Once you take that perspective, it changes your attitude, and then your attitude changes obviously your behaviors and your actions and your quality and your living. Like it changes everything about you when you have that essence, that aura to you. Like the things you're putting out is like, oh, I'm here. Like I'm here. Then things just start coming to you, because now when you think things are so far away from you, they stay far away from you.
How do you feel about when
wait, you just missed that.
All right.
You just missed it. When you think things are far away from you, they stay far away from you.
Facts.
When you think things are they're right closer, they're close, they're almost here, guess what happens? They come to you. It's the law of attraction. I just thought of that right now. But go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask you.
I was a gem, boy. I'm clip that. I'm clipping that. I'm clipping that for myself. I'm waking up to that in the morning tomorrow.
Take some workload off my plate. Thank you. I won't deny that to you. So when people make, where I want to go with that, like when people say 5 years from now, I want to be doing this.
Right.
Like, what do you think about that mindset?
Oh, that's awesome. But I think it's the mindset of like those things are already finished. Like those things are already finished. Like anything, if I have a desire for it, it's already finished, and it's coming from the right place. Right. It's coming from an infinite source. It's coming from the right place, and you desire it. It's already happened. It already happened.
True. And I suppose if you 5 years from now I'm doing this, but if you still go day to day, like I'm going to dominate today.
Exactly.
And you
so like,
but
even having that mindset of like it's 5 years away, like it's already finished though.
Uh-huh.
Now that's an elevated mindset right there. And now you can take that mindset, bring it into the present moment, and now you're a force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? You could, yeah. I'm preaching to myself right now, so
I'm gonna start getting a pen and paper for these.
I'm
getting tested.
I'm talking to myself right now. But no, yeah,
good, though.
It's so prevalent today. We was just talking about yesterday. All these young people, they don't know why they're here on earth, and they trying to figure out. I myself still trying to figure out. I'm sure you over there still trying to get more defined on why I'm here. Like everyone, I mean, for the most part, everyone is when we're, I don't know, what are we, Gen Z, Gen X, one of these?
99. Does that make us the cutoff for millennial? I think we're Gen Z.
I think we're Gen Z. Yeah. So Gen Z, even millennials as well. Even 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds don't know why they're here. You know what I'm saying? So this could speak, and I'm not talking about work. I'm not talking about like work, like your job. I'm talking about like the gift you have to give to humanity. Like, what is that gift? Because I'll define success in my personal opinion and what I've been taught and what I've accepted and what I've bought as my own knowledge as well. Like, success is discovering why you're here, why you're on earth, that gift, developing that gift, and then deploying that gift, deploying yourself with that gift to humanity and giving that out off to humanity. Because a lot of people make a lot of money and they're not successful if you go
Mhm.
by that criteria. They're, you got all these stories of, Michael Jackson, very, very quote unquote made a lot of money, all these different things, but he used to have a horse tranquilizer
Mhm.
put him to sleep at night
Yeah.
because he couldn't sleep because he was so under so much like stress and anxiety and depression. You got, Elvis made all this money
But
and
the musician route's crazy.
yeah, he could barely fall asleep. He could not fall asleep at night. He had to take Vicodin,
Mhm.
all these different painkillers. I'm not knocking these individuals. They did amazing things, but it comes down to it is like why I think our perception of success is skewed sometimes. And yeah, I don't know how we got off on this tangent. I'm trying to
I think it's good. Well, I think that's the ultimate sacrifice you can make to the world
yeah,
is
for
finding
sure.
your gift, and whether it's behind dollar signs or not. Now, if you make a bunch of money, good for you. That ain't bad. No
Well,
problems with that. But as long as you're doing something that is truly your passion, and if
right.
money happens to come along with it, that's you don't
Yeah,
have to feel guilty about it.
right. And I almost think I almost believe, and I wouldn't say this for all cases, because some people already made up their mind, like we talked about the things that are attracted to us. Some people
Mhm.
already made up their mind that they don't want money.
Yeah.
Like they don't want. That's just not something they want.
Hmm.
Hey, keep that energy away from me. But that's something that that's something they spoke over their lives and they are consistent at it. But I think if you're successful in those three areas, discovering why you're here, developing that gift, and deploying that gift, I think money follows that.
It typically does, right?
I
I
would
mean,
say
when
so.
I feel like I see the most like happy and successful people that know what they want to do in life, they're typically doing all right financially.
Because if you think about it, there's a gift that you have that Harrison has that no one else has on earth.
It's up to me to figure it out.
Right. But once you develop that, imagine there's 750,000 people waiting on your gift that are willing to pay for your gift.
That's a good point if you think about it that way, right? If you
Right.
truly think everybody's got something unique to offer,
Yeah,
if
like
it's unique, there's a scarcity of it, and
yeah.
it's worth something.
And there's a dollar sign attached to everyone's calling.
Mhm.
I personally think that because why would someone send us here? Okay, think why would someone send us here with a gift, with a calling, and us be broke? That'd be a cruel guy, huh?
The thinker.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But the overall message is what I'm trying to dish out to the folks tonight. Is just you're a lot closer than you think. Nobody's forgotten about you. Um, but at the end of the day, you attract what you think, you attract what you believe. And that what we talk about this a lot. It all starts in subconscious mind. It all does. It all does. It all does. So if we fix that, we fix everything about you because that's 95% of who you are starts in the subconscious. So
That's always a good one too. That subconscious will be the thing to keep you up at night.
woo,
So if and easier said than done, that subconscious can run your life in
it,
a bad way sometimes. Like if you
yeah.
can't figure out, because I feel like sometimes it's there to kind of yell at you to point you in the right direction.
Oh yeah.
Like you can tell when you're not satisfied, and your subconscious typically seems to bark at you the most when it's in that stance.
So I'll say it like this, and it was in I just finished Think and Grow Rich. I'm reading another book. It's called 10x is easier than 2x. If you got a business or any type of entrepreneurship, this your book. But to piggyback on the subconscious is like this, and we probably gotta go to break here soon, right?
We only got like 2 minutes.
All right, perfect. Subconscious is like this. A guy's on a cruise, right? And he wants to he has one question he wants to ask the captain of the cruise. It's a big old, X amount of ton ship, big old ship, right? And he says, "What happens if all the engines go off?" And the captain says, "Well, you get taken by the ocean. You're never." And he was like, "Well," and then the guy's asking like, "Well, it doesn't really look like we're floating that far away. Like, like is it a perception thing, whatever?" And he says this. He says you're always moving in the ocean. You're never idle. There's never an idle moment in the ocean. You're always moving. But around you, the perception makes you think that you're staying in the same place, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the same principle applies with the subconscious. There's never an idle moment with the subconscious. Your subconscious is either getting better, there's either positive thoughts entering it, you're either sharpening it with positive thoughts, or it's getting consumed and eaten alive by negative thoughts. There's never an idle moment. The moment you think you're idle, it's too late. You're already, I'm not gonna say it's too late. That was a little harsh. But that's the time to rewire it. You're already going backwards.
And yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's not too late.
It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late.
Way harder.
I retract my statement from the record. Although this is live, but no, you going backwards. So it's always this constant state. It's a never-ending job to the day you leave this earth and go wherever whatever.
Isn't that a good thing though? Like, I always think about that. Like, why would you ever want it to just be over when there's nothing to strive for anymore? That almost seems more depressing.
Right.
I don't know. That's kind of deep thought. Maybe that's too deep. I don't know.
I don't know. You want me to answer that?
I think that's just a good course. Being 25 is real showing on this segment. But yeah, great segment nonetheless. You guys are always willing to chime in. 402-464-5685. We'll throw at the break. What's brewing with Chancellor Brewington? Don't go anywhere. We'll keep it rolling.
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington? Got the host to my left. You guys can always join in through the streams. On this segment, we're going to talk some Big Ten over-unders. A couple schools in particular that are interesting, especially when you consider what the win-loss totals were for those teams last season. One team went bowling. The other one did not. You go to Nebraska's over-under, and this is kind of an average through all betting sites. This one is according to CBS Sports, if you want the exact. But they got Nebraska at 7.5 wins. And the other team we're going to talk about is USC. Also, 7.5 wins over-under. Chancellor Brewington, which team is more likely to hit that over?
Well, let's talk about who USC about to play this year. And I thought this was super interesting.
Oh,
right?
schedule breakdown?
Yeah.
I think it's brutal, right?
Yeah, USC's is brutal. So when I look at this, I'm like, 7.5 wins is a phenomenal year for Lincoln Riley. Like, that's like a great 7 wins right now for Lincoln Riley is a great year based on this schedule. They starting out the gate. Fall camp prep right now is for LSU. Then they go into then they have Utah State at home. Third game of the year.
Utah State, I mean, I know it's not probably favorited, but those Utah schools, they can be tough.
No,
they can catch you off guard.
That's not it's not like they playing Sacramento State or something like that. They playing Utah State, right?
Yeah.
Then third game of the year, Already had a top 25 opponent. They got Michigan at Michigan, right?
Oh man, dude, this four game stretch. Go ahead.
Next game, are home, but they got Wisconsin. And you never know what type of Wisconsin team what they got this year.
Luke Fickell's not going away from the run game.
Exactly.
It's going to be physical.
Exactly. And they going to run it down. They're going to run it down Main Street. Next, you got at Minnesota. That's a tough environment to play. I'm assuming that's probably going to be a night game.
October might be a little chilly too.
Might be a little chilly. Then you got Penn State at home, top 25 opponent. And then you're at Maryland. You don't know what type of Maryland was decent last year.
People are high on Maryland. Let me check their over-under real quick.
I'll tell you what, them boys was stunning in them suits when Big Ten media. So if we're going off the suit, if we're going off how they looked in the suit, I'm taking Maryland. And then you got at home versus Rutgers. And the thing with Rutgers is a sneaky team. Rutgers is a sneaky team. They got some veteran pieces on defense, got a good running back. It's going to be real interesting. They got them at home. And then they go to Washington. You don't know what type of Washington team you're going to get. Could be kind of the same scenario as 2023 TCU.
Mm-hmm.
They go play runner-up. They lose, 20 guys to the draft. The next year, they're not the same team.
Yeah, without Duggins, they fell apart.
Exactly. And then you got Nebraska at home. USC at USC, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got at UCLA. That's a gimme. And then you're capping off the year with home against Notre Dame.
Preseason number 7 right now. They got 1, 2, 3 ranked opponents as it currently sits. And this is the thing.
And that's as it sits right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely going to change because
when
fire. That's what I'm saying. They're going to be ranked. Probably Wisconsin early could be ranked.
Maryland's a curiosity. They're at 7 over or under.
Maryland?
Really?
People,
there's some hype around Maryland.
And I get it though. I get it though. And losing Tagovailoa, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. But now looking at this, I'm gonna go through and let's go through and let's see if we can get 7 wins here. At least just 7. LSU, no.
I'm gonna give them an L.
I don't think so. Utah State, we'll give them that. So that's 1. Michigan, no, there's no way.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. I don't think they get it done against Wisconsin.
I think they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give them.
So let me get a notepad.
2 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
At Minnesota.
They get Minnesota too.
They get Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got 3 and 2. Home against Penn State. 3 and 3. We got Maryland at Maryland.
4 and 3.
Oh, you're giving them it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give them over Maryland. I think the style they play
home against Rutgers. I don't give them Rutgers.
Rutgers?
I don't give them Rutgers. If we got it, they're not gonna wipe the Big Ten though.
No, that's why I got them losing to Michigan and Penn State.
Well, I'm saying they're not gonna wipe a non-ranked Big Ten schedule. There's no way. I don't see it.
Okay, so what are we at right now? You got 4 or 5 wins.
We got
4 and 3.
4 and 4.
Oh yeah, you gave them another loss. Yeah, 4 and 4.
4 and 4. And then we got at Washington. I'll give them that.
Okay, 5 and 4.
Oh wow. Home against Nebraska.
Bias is going to bleed through. 5 and 5.
5 and 5. They get the UCLA one. We can agree on that.
6 and 5.
They get smoked against Notre Dame.
So they wrap up 6 and 6. Just skull bowling.
But that was generous of you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You gave them Rutgers. Don't be telling me I'm being generous.
I'm just saying, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Maryland. They just went 3 and 1 in that stretch.
This to me is what's going to decide it for USC. If you get the brakes beaten off you by LSU, which I think is totally possible. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout, but I think if LSU, then you better look good against Utah State because Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Penn State, those 4 games, your boys are going to be hurting. Those are all just absolute physical teams that are polar opposite of what USC was in the Pac-12. So how do they kind of handle that? I think that stretch right there is going to give me a big eye opener on how this team's going to shake out if they can get over 7.5.
Yeah, I think reevaluating this, probably after being fair, like Wisconsin game, it's going to tell us a lot. Honestly, going into Minnesota, that's why I think Minnesota sneaks one probably, because you're on the road, you're traveling all the way to Minnesota. It's going to be interesting to see. And then obviously we've talked about Nebraska's schedule. It's kind of kind of just is what it is.
It's
at
not
this
bad,
point.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
I think I'm a 9-win guy right now.
I'm not gonna laugh at it. There's a lot of people that are very high on Nebraska.
I'm
it's all over the map, but
I'm a 9-win guy.
We do got Bug Eaters 79. Shout out the back in the day name. Talking about USC, he does admit Rutgers are for real. Don't sleep on them. I will say, is that good enough though to beat USC? It's the style of play. I feel like that's the style of play that USC is going to be comfortable with.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they're able to adjust just with the physicality starting off the year. And just the stretch where you go Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Penn State, Maryland, Rutgers, and then Washington, then Nebraska. The physicality in those games are really going to add up. So, and I'm talking about the defense stopping the run. That was something they really struggled with last year, and I'm talking about really struggled with. If we pull up the numbers, I'm sure they're one of the last schools, not one of the last. They're probably lower midway pack with stopping the run. Defense was not a strong point for them last year. They were able, obviously, to score the ball. Obviously, you got the best quarterback in the nation in the past 2 years there. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I still have Nebraska 9, and I have USC with 6 wins. So if you're doing any betting out there, some early betting, if you want to go off Chancellor's picks, that's what I got for you.
Yep. And okay, Buggy was talking about Nebraska's defense. I agree. I thought he was talking about Rutgers again. I'm not going to sleep on Rutgers. Just USC is the one game where I'm not sure. I'm trying to find USC's defensive ratings so we can kind of properly see what they were doing. They're all those Pac-12 teams. I'm just so curious how they're going to adjust, simply for the fact that as Huskers, we saw what that was like hopping out of the Big 12 into the Big 10. And just the style of change and how, like, even though we were a physical team, when you have physical after physical after physical game, it really does take, you can't just pull what we saw in the previous coaching staff. You're going to adjust to us. No, it just does not work that way. You have to figure out a way to beat them at what they're best at. Otherwise, they'll just grind the ball, especially if a team that's good at running the ball and has stingy defense. Their whole game is controlling the tempo. That is a hard thing to take away, and that's something Nebraska had to learn.
Yeah, it's going to be, and I keep saying this, it's going to be interesting. I can't say that teams like UCLA and USC aren't going to be able to stop the run and aren't going to be able to adapt to the physicality. Teams like Washington and Oregon not going to be able to adapt to it. It's just going to be an identity thing of these teams. I think, my personal opinion, is going to be a wake-up call, like midway through the year for a lot of teams, like, oh, this is what Big Ten football is. And I'm not saying that like Pac-12 football is this. I just know the essence of Big Ten football is you're gonna feel it. I remember back in the day, we went 3-9, 2021, and the one comment, this comment at the time didn't really mean anything to me because we're losing, of course. But the comment opposing coaches would say after, or what the stats would show as well, is they would lose the next game usually because they were so physically tired and physically beat up. Why? Because Nebraska gave them a physical game, right? Now, if you're a Pac-12 team and you're consistently playing, I'm not saying Oregon State and Oregon is a physical team, Utah's a physical team, but if you're consistently playing U of A, ASU, the Colorados, the UCLAs, what's some more? Washington State. These more not so much physical, and when I mean physical, the way they play, first of all, the identity of the team and their actual physical stature, right? If you go through a Pac-12 roster and a Big Ten roster, the interior guys are just going to be a tad bit bigger. Even the exterior guys, your skill players, your big skill, your tight end, your DNs, your linebackers, your safeties, they're just a lot bigger. I don't know what it is. I don't know. how it works like that, right? But these factors do come into play. Anyone who says they don't come into play, I don't know if you know football. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm being serious.
No, I think that's you got bug eaters. Brew's correct, so he's agreeing with you.
Thank you.
Those Pac-12 teams again, saying have not played a full season against Big Ten defense, and I agree. I think that's kind of the same mindset. And this is the scary part with USC. If you want to take the under, last year, if you want to go off NCAAs.com rankings, how they break down defensive ratings, they were all the way. You have to go to page 3, 116.
That was their
defensive rating. They fall all the way to 116.
Okay, so I wasn't hallucinating last year when I was seeing Caleb Williams had to put up like 45 points to win games last year.
They were giving up on average 432 yards.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
They gave up 59 touchdowns.
You know what we call that back home? On defense, it's gonna be rough sledding. It's gonna be rough sledding.
What was USC's record last year? I mean, it wasn't glamorous.
They beat Louis. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 win year, I believe.
That's kind of great. Okay, so 7 wins is you got 7 wins. They only scored 56 touchdowns, but gave up 59. So again, it kind of tells you when they run into those opponents.
Listen to the amount of points they let up though.
It's bad. I mean, that's what gets you all the way down to 116 out of
14, 10, 28, 41, 41 again, 20 or 48.
Who's
30,
48?
30 Notre Dame.
Oh, okay.
34, 49. That's Cal, by the way. 52 to Washington, 36 to Oregon, 38 to UCLA, and you let up in the Holiday Bowl 28 to Louisville. Yeah, so it's gonna be we call that rough sledding. It's gonna be tie them boots up and get to work on defense. I hope this training camp is gonna be interesting.
What's the better dunk? Taking the over on Nebraska or taking the under on USC?
Ooh,
which one's easier?
That's juicy.
Mm-hmm.
That's juicy.
I think I'm dunking on USC, taking the under.
Taking the under?
Ooh,
now that
I
we
knew
talk
the
about
defense wasn't good.
Now that we are talking about it.
Out of 130 teams, you were 116.
Hey, I am no advocate for gambling. But if there was one, this wouldn't be a bad one.
And if you're going to do it legally.
Do it
for Warhorse.
Do it responsibly. And if there's any Nebraska players listening, do not indulge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do not indulge.
With an easy fast track to ruin one's career. So
we do not want that. But if you are just a regular fan, hey, get in on this USC. Because it's gonna be rough sledding for him.
Yeah, that is interesting. Man, I don't know why I'm surprised. Like I remember going through this and just looking at the amount of points they gave up. But you give a little bit. That's the Pac-12. That's the style they play. The same way where Big Ten teams always rank really well on defense because it's the style they play. Don't necessarily, they chew up a lot of clock.
Right.
But still, to be that far down there is certainly eye-opening. In California, the team that absolutely put how many points did California put on them? That one's kind of mind-blowing too.
I think they put 49 on them. Yeah, 49.
Take the under. We'll throw it to break. Don't go anywhere. What's brewing with Chancellor Brewington?
Stevens & Smith Construction is a full-service, employee-owned concrete company that specializes in residential and commercial foundations and flat work. They've been a leader in the concrete industry since 1971, with nearly 250 employees combining for more than 2,000 years of service. With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City, they're united in quality, integrity, and professionalism to create excellence in construction. Learn more today at stevensandsmith.com.
Announcing Acres' end of summer sales event. Acres has dropped its prices on select late model John Deere tractors, combines, and corn heads. Act now and upgrade your equipment before harvest season. Trade in your old equipment today and get unbelievable discounts that could save you over $100,000. With great financing options and our A-plus support, there's no better time to buy. Visit your local Acres store or see the huge savings at acres.com. That's AKRS.com to see the best prices in the nation.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation right now at appliedconnective.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. We believe in treating every client with respect, compassion, and understanding. We know that navigating the legal system is stressful and overwhelming, but Liberty Law Group will carry that burden for you. When you're facing legal issues, make the right call. 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
back to the Ticket weeknights on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, wrapping things up here. What's brewing with Chancellor Brewington? Got the host to my left. Only got a few minutes here, so we'll quickly throw it over to Chancellor Brewington. Where do you want to wrap up?
Yeah, so I got a question, and the audience can chime in as well, like always. Is a gold medal in the Olympics comparable or equivalent to a Super Bowl ring?
Are we thinking about this from the athlete's perspective or the fan perspective?
We can do both.
Okay, fan perspective, I want the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely like national championship, but I think as an athlete, it's got to be the gold medal, right?
I would say, okay, let me reframe the question. As a gauge of how difficult it is.
Okay.
So is it harder to get a gold medal? Let's do basketball.
Certainly Super Bowl, right?
I would say, right?
Because look at how good the Bills were for all those years. And then you just run into one guy named Mahomes. It's like history repeats itself. Well, not even. I mean, They made Super Bowls. They didn't even win one. But
I guess the logic I think of is, and this is kind of what Tyreek Hill was talking about in an interview post practice with the Dolphins. He was, on Noah's Lyles head saying he could beat him, whatever.
Yeah.
But
I don't think he could, but
right.
I like the confidence.
And he was talking about a Super Bowl and a gold medal, like which one is more respected. I would say personally, the way I view a Super Bowl is football, American football with a pigskin is the Mecca in America.
Yeah.
Like that's just what we play, right?
Mhm.
Nowhere else is competed with America.
Yeah.
And they're several years away from.
They never will. We have the cathedrals of college football.
Exactly.
And they got soccer,
right?
Which they're not ever going to give that up.
Right. So all the best football players are in America.
Yes.
Right. There's no debate there.
Shout out to our guy Nuri. Yeah, it came to the U.S. for it.
Exactly. So it's almost like this is the mini Olympics for football. Everyone's here. Yeah. Everyone's here for it, right? Absolutely. So when I think of like winning a track medal or something like that, obviously it's different because it's an individual sport. I'm not really going there with it, but as just a token of achievement, I would definitely say you could put a Super Bowl up with any gold medal ring. In a team aspect, let's say volleyball or soccer or bobsledding or something.
Has like the most unpredictable elements out of all sports.
Oh yeah,
like football. I think that's the beauty of it. It is just wildly unpredictable. Like you get to those, and I always go to those rivalry games, the Auburn, Alabama, because I was there watching it when Auburn ran that field goal that was short all the way back. I was there when Milroe made a crazy Hail Mary. Well, I wasn't there watching.
Right. That was crazy. The Milroe, that's gonna be exciting to see him play this year.
Yeah, he's gonna be fun. He's not really getting talked about a lot, but I think so.
Heisman, I would say
finalist,
top 5 right now.
Mm-hmm. He'll be in the running for it, I'm sure.
Sure.
There'll be some other guys.
Quinn Ewers.
Mm-hmm. Raff's gonna throw out Dylan Raiola. I know Chris Raff's really high on it.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. If he does it, I mean, he's gonna be the next Johnny Manziel.
Oh.
I don't know the last Heisman winner for a freshman.
Tebow didn't win it, but was he in the running his first year starting?
No.
Took him a little bit.
He's still traded with what's his face? Number 12, I believe it was, light skinned brother for Florida. Tebow was only doing like 4th and 1 stuff his freshman year. But yeah. It's gonna be this college football season is gonna be super interesting.
It's loaded.
Yeah.
12-team playoffs, conference realignment, star quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And like up and coming schools.
Where do you think Dylan Gabriel sits?
Oregon, it feels like he's gonna do pretty well there. I think he's gonna be solid.
Yeah.
I still think a little surprised he left Oklahoma, but Oregon makes sense for kind of his skill set.
Yeah.
That's a heavy air raid. But now those guys entering into the Big Ten, I think he's going to be solid. I certainly don't think he's going to be a bad quarterback. But yeah, I mean, Heisman, you think he'll be in a Heisman race?
I think eventually throughout the year.
Yeah.
Because I see Oregon, they got a lot of guys coming back. I mean, I
think they got a pretty light schedule too.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
we don't got time to check on
it. They kind of graced them with that one.
Yeah, Nebraska definitely didn't get that treatment. It's always interesting when you see teams switching into new conferences, like how are they going to break those schedules down?
Shador too.
Shador's
gonna be
I know
in there.
it's Colorado, but
Hey, he's gonna be in there.
Travis Hunter, Shador, those two. I mean, they're first round picks in the NFL.
I'm excited.
If they stay healthy.
I'm excited. I can't wait to do the film breakdown on Colorado. What's Colorado's first game? I hope they don't got to bye.
Colorado State.
They're playing Colorado State.
Yep.
Oh boy, that was a tight one last year.
Mm-hmm.
Colorado
State.
OT.
Don't sleep on
It was
Colorado
like
State.
triple OT.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
There's going to be a lot
to talk about.
It's going to be a dramatic college football season. At least I'm pretty confident in that part and with everything going on. But that's going to wrap it up for What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. Up next, one-on-one with DP and Barry Thompson. We'll keep it rolling here on Ticket Weeknights.